Well, good afternoon, my dear students. Welcome back to Sri Guru Independent View online classes. In the last class, we had already discussed the outline story of Watchman of the Lake. Along with that, we could start even the short story or dramatic version called Watchman of the Lake. I mean to say that we had discussed with scene 1. I mean, we just started it, but we could not complete it. And today, in the today's class, we are going to finish it off. Well, my dear students, in the last class, we could discuss with page number 61. Let's go to the next page. Right, scene 1. Mara says, once again, the goddess of the river came to me in the dream and said. Mara is saying that once again goddess of the river came to me in the dream. And what did she say? The king is coming this way. Tell him about the tank. He will listen. He told me in the dream that king will be coming on the royal path. So you have to tell the king that he has to build a tank around this lake. Please underline, my dear students. Mara conversation should be underlined. Headman says, don't tell me that again. You and your dream. I feel tempted to kick you. Why does he say so? Why the headman is telling? Why he is scolding? Why he is telling him to kick? Why he is using the kick, the word? Because headman thinks that Mara is unnecessarily or unwantedly disturbing his laborer's work. But he is not doing that. Mara says, what have I said to offend you so much? Sir, have I hurt you? Have I made you more indignated? Have I annoyed you? Have I threatened you? No, never. Are you jealous that the goddess comes to me rather than to you in a dream? Shall I repeat the very words she uttered? Mara is asking, Sir, are you jealous that goddess of river came to me only in my dream rather than in your dream? Are you jealous of that? He is asking. Shall I repeat the same words that the goddess had repeated in my dream? Alright, headman says. No, be off. Get away from here. You need not to be over here today. Be off in the sense, instruct to go away. He asked him. The village headman ordered Mara to go away from his place. And like a good fellow, keep to your backyard till the king departs. Be somewhere else in the backyard till the king departs from this place. I will give you a fine gift if you behave yourself. Village headman asked him to be away from his presence, and moreover, he should be hidden somewhere else, at least till the king comes and goes away from the royal path. Mara says, he answers, he replies, another person has already given me the greatest gift any man could give. Shall I see who that person is? Mara, in his reply, said it that, Sir, I have already received a gift. Another person has given me a gift. You need not to give me any gifts now. Alright. Headman says, Oh, who is that person? Who is that great person? Or who is that great man? Alright, Mara says, my father-in-law. My father-in-law had already given few years ago a gift. Alright, the workmen laugh at this joke. Everyone started to laugh. Why? Because after listening to the words of Mara, yes, headman says, shouting in anger, stop laughing everyone. Don't laugh. He is warning everyone that none should laugh at him. Neither his words nor at him. I will starve you all without work if I catch you again laughing at this fellow's mad prattle. I'll starve you again if you are talking and if you are laughing continuously. If you laugh continuously, I'll starve you out. I will not provide you the food today. I will not provide you the food today. Right? Shut up. Come here, Bhima. Throw down your crowbars. I have another piece of work for you. Come here. He is ordering. Who is ordering here? The headman, the village headman is ordering Bhima, who is so strong and sturdy in his physical appearance. He is calling him to come nearby him and listen to his words. His order. What is his order? My dear students, please underline this conversation. Headman. Next, Bhima says, yes, master, I have come. What is your command? What is your order? Tell me. Bhima is replying. Fine. Next, headman says, bind this fellow hand and foot and throw him into the cellar behind the old temple. Bind this man's hands and legs and throw him into the cellar which is situated behind the old temple, and keep him there till the day after tomorrow. Do you understand? Keep him till day after tomorrow. For 2 days. Who is to be kept in a cellar? In a prison. Mara has to be kept into a prison, like a cellar which is situated behind the old temple for a couple of days. And who has to do that task? Bhima will do that. And who has guided Bhima? The village headman. The village headman is telling Mara to do this activity or to do this task. Anyways, doesn't matter. Bhima says, yes, master. Headman says, Mara, have a look at this giant. Giant means a very large person. Giant means very large person. Very large person. Who is very large person? Bhima. Here, Bhima is very large person. Because he is so strong and steady. Nobody can compete with him in fighting. Even nobody can eat food as much as Bhima eats. This is what the thing that, and moreover, he used to defeat many people at the same time. He was so strong and sturdy and hale and hearty. Who? Mr. Bhima. Alright. Bhima accepts, Bhima says that, sir, I'll do it. Anyways, yes, master, I'll do it. Headman says again, Mara, have a look at this giant. He is telling, Headman is talking about Bhima in front of Mara. He can swing an elephant by its tail. He can rotate an elephant with its tail in his hand. How much strength he has. Who? Bhima. I mean, he can swing an elephant by its tail, so have a care. If you try any tricks on him, he will crush you between his thumb and forefinger. If you do anything, he will crush you between his forefinger. Because he is so strong. So don't play any tricks before him. While you are being taken to the cellar, if you do any tricks, it would be a troublesome thing for you. And definitely you will be put into a dangerous situation again. Alright. Well, my dear students, please underline Bhima and Headman conversations 1 and 2. Mara says, how did you manage to grow so fat? Mara is asking Bhima, how did you grow so fat? What had you eaten earlier? And what are you eating now? What has made you to become so strong? Yes. Now Bhima is answering. My mother gave me iron decoction excuse me, when I was a baby. And at every dawn, I ran up the hill with a large grindstone on my back. It is a very big stone. You can't move it even an inch. Bhima replied to Mara that his mother, Bhima's mother used to provide him iron decoction every day in the morning, so that he used to carry a grindstone on his back up to the hill. He used to carry a grindstone up to the hill, so that I became so strong and sturdy now. Today. Nobody can compete with me. Yes. My dear students, please underline this conversation. Nobody can move me an inch anywhere. Headman says here, don't answer his questions, don't allow him to talk to you. Headman is telling, don't allow him to speak. Now he will be interrupting you. He'll be interfering. He'll be disturbing you now and every then. So don't talk to him. Don't listen to his words now and every then. Headman is saying to Bhima. Next, Mara says, why not? I too would like to grow fat and strong. I will also try to become so fat. Okay. If taking iron decoction and carrying grindstones uphill could make me strong, why should I not try it? When you have tried earlier, even I will also take iron decoction and I will also carry the grindstone till the hill. Up to the hill. I will also become so strong. Right? Why should I not try it? Maybe you will not think of me mad then. Mara is saying that. Mara is replying. When you have become so strong by drinking or taking iron decoction and carrying the grindstone on your back, yes, till the hill, why can't I try it now? I can also become so strong like you now. Alright, please underline this conversation. And next, you know that grindstones are used in the villages in order to sharpen the food grains. Grind them. You have seen electronics mixtures grind. But here, grindstone in villages they use for getting the flour from wheat and jawar. Well, my dear students, Bhima says that you can't take the decoction now. Your mother should have put it into you before you were 10 days old. Bhima is saying, yes, your mother would have given to you, yes, 10 days after the birth And that too, after you reach 10 days, you would have been given it. After you are getting at least 15 days, in your infancy, you would get such decoctions, but now you cannot. You cannot do that. I mean, though you are going to get decoction now, it will not be easier. It will not be much effective for you now. Yes, Edmund says, Bhima, don't you talk to him. Don't you see he is your prisoner. Please don't talk to him. Why are you talking? Why are you wasting your valuable time? Village headman is asking Bhima to not to talk to Mara. Since Mara is involved in conversation with Bhima. That's what village headman doesn't like, the conversation between Mara and Bhima. Well, and even he adds, he says that, the village headman says that, don't you think that you are talking with your prisoner? Don't talk to your prisoner now. Alright. Bhima says, yes, I'll be careful hereafter. But who will do my work here? Who will continue my work here? Bhima is asking to village headman. Next headman says, don't concern yourself with it. Don't worry about it. He will be given, yes, he will be given the remuneration or the money for your work. You don't worry about it. You will get your wages all the same. Perhaps a quarter more. Of course. Perhaps quarter more. 1/4% more than what you would get daily wages. If you do this bit of work well, now take him away and sit over him till the evening of the day after tomorrow. Now take him away and sit with him. Yes, till the day after tomorrow. Till the evening day after tomorrow. Yes. Fine. Take him away. Drag him like an animal if he reaches. My dear students, please underline this last headman connotation. So take him away, drag him away if he reaches. You take him away as an animal. So don't show him any mercy. Don't show any pity on him. He is a prisoner. If we give him much time now to be here, he will be disturbing the entire ambience, entire area. Everyone gets tickled by his words now. Well, my dear students, next. Mara says, now, what is saying? Mara, no, I won't resist it. I will go with him gladly. Mara is telling that. I'll go with him gladly. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to play any tricks here. Yes, come on. I'll tell you all about my dream as we go. I'll tell you whatever the dream I had. While we will be on the way, I'll be telling you each and everything, especially about the dream. Yes, headman says, Bhima, don't allow him to do that. Don't listen to his words now. If you listen to his words, it would be troublesome thing for you. Okay, fine. He wants to talk to you and slip away while you are listening. He'll be always talking to you and he will be always trying to direct you somewhere else. He'll be misguiding you. Okay, Alright. Now bind up his wrists together with your turban and drag him behind you. Tie up his wrists and drag him like anything. Yes, now bind up his wrists. Gag him if possible. Suffocate him. Gag means suffocate. Gag him if possible. That's good. Now it should quieten him. If you bind his wrists and gag him, definitely he will be listening to your words. Surely he will listen. How our time now be gone. How our time has been wasted. Now swing your hands faster. You must have the path ready even if you have to work by lamplight and after dark. Now he is asking at the same time to his laborers that they must work hard so that before the cock crew they should complete their work. Before the sun rises, they have to complete their work. Otherwise, things will go wrong. If suddenly king appears, these people, the village headman and other people will be scolded like anything here. Alright. Now, scene first is over. In scene first, my dear students, we could discuss the conversations which are made between Mara, the village headman, and Bhima. And how Mara was trying to react to the orders of the village headman every point of time. And now let us move on to scene 2. My dear students, in scene 2, trumpets blowing, the arrival of the king can be seen. How the arrival of the king will be? In what way? Yes, trumpets blowing. Trumpets are being blown away. Restrained, controlled atmosphere. Everyone, like it was such a big headache for the supervisors or volunteers. Yes, on the royal path before the king would arrive. Why? Because all of them were cheering there. Such a crowd was formed, cheering of crowds. Announce the arrival of the king. They were announcing. Yes, king would arrive within a few minutes now. Suddenly there is confusion. What has happened? Yes. As the king is about to pass under a tree, what happened? Someone jumps down from its branches. When the king was passing under a tree, meanwhile, suddenly a man jumps down from the tree. Then, its branches. A medley of voices crying, medley in the sense different voices. Medley means mixture of musical composition, mixture of instruments, or mixture of the singers' instruments. That is medley we call. Consists of songs. Contains. Yes, a musical composition contains a series of songs that can also be called as medley. My dear students, a medley of voices crying. Different people. As soon as Mara jumped from the branches of a tree, all of them started to shout. And where did he jump from? Who is he? Hold him tightly. Where he is from? Hold him tightly. Fine. When everyone started to say that, king too did not say anything. Silence, who is that man? Silence, who is that man? King, of course, he wanted to maintain silence over there. He was not interested to listen to this thing beginning, but He thought that me being the king, I must maintain the discipline at this moment in spite of refusing a person or person's conversation with me who is anonymous, whom I do not know at this juncture. Answering voice, Your gracious majesty, this man, voice, some of the persons, people who were there, who were standing nearby the king, one of the voices said it, My lord, your gracious majesty, this man, who is that man? King says, we will hear the man himself speak. Let him speak here today. Why are you obstructing him? Why are you confusing it? Why are you stopping it? So why do you refuse it? Disobey it. Then answering voice, Your majesty, he is an unworthy of your majesty's notice. He did not inform you anything. Before that he would arrive or he would meet you. He is one unworthy. Alright. King says, we will hear the man himself speak. Let him be brought forward. Bring him over here. My dear students, underline this conversation, king conversation. Let him be brought forward. The man is dragged before the king. And as soon as that man was brought before the king asked him, Who are you? You are from where? How did you draw from? Yes, and where did you draw from? The king asked a question. Who are you and where did you draw from? And what has made you to come over here? And who has asked you to? Yes, come over here and interrupt this situation. Mara says, Your gracious majesty, I am an unworthy dog. My lord, your gracious majesty, I am unworthy dog. Of course, I didn't want to disturb you at this moment, but I had to meet you. I had to meet you intentionally. That is the reason I have come over here today. But I have a word to convey to your gracious ears. I want to talk to you. I want make your ears to listen something, some words, some message is there for you. And after I have uttered it, I shall gladly allow myself to be trampled under the feet of the mighty elephant which bears your royal person. Trampled means to walk roughly. Trampled means what? To walk roughly. My dear students, if after I utter the words, if you believe that my words are wrong, you can give me any punishment. I am ready to accept it. It's my promise. It's my word. It's my own oath. Alright, fine. Anyways, I promise that if I'm wrong, I will have to be punished at any point of time. You need not to, accept me as an anonymous or unknown and completely unworthy person. Well, my dear students, underline this. King says, where were you all the time? In the tree. Where were you all the time? In the tree. Mara replies, yes, your majesty. I was there since the cock crew. Cock crew means sunrise. Cock crew means sunrise. Majesty is used for making someone to be more impressive or having more quality. We use it for kings, only for kings, my dear students. Alright, I was there since the cock crew this morning. Yes. I knew the royal passage lay here. I knew that royal passage. I knew that you would arrive on only this passage. passage. I did not believe it. I just knew it that you would be arriving on this way. So I kept quiet in the branches of a tree, and as soon as you have come here, I just wanted to be present before you. And of course, I am before you here. Well, anyways, king says, waiting in a tree, waiting in a tree. Yes. You could have asked for an audience. You would have asked for an audience before coming over here that I have a work. I want to take an appointment. I would like to have an appointment with a king. So they would have left. They would have definitely given a time for you, but you did not do that. You have come directly to meet me. Alright, Mara started to tell him what was that? What is the matter? What was the main intention that he wanted to talk to? Who? Mr. Mara? What was the main reason behind it that he had come there and wants to tell or talk to the king directly? They stoned me at sight and commanded me to take myself out of the village. When I came over here, I just wanted to meet you, but they stoned at me. My Lord, how can I meet you if people started to stone at me? Yes. Then they sent me out. They sent me out. When I still appeared, they bound and threw me in a cellar. When I reappeared for the second time, they bind me and put me into a cellar. Then what should I have done? Yes. But the man who was my jailer, though a giant in appearance, has the soul of a baby. A man who was appointed as my jailer, though he was giant, though he was a large person, though he was very much strong in his physical appearance, but he was very much kind-hearted. He was like a baby. I mean, he was very much innocent in his attitude, manners. So after I told him, he just made a decision to leave me, or he determined to leave me. Yes. He let me go when he heard of my dream and the command of the goddess. When he heard about my dream of goddess, he just left me from that cellar. Alright, and I slipped out unseen and climbed this tree. I did not want to be seen by anybody else. That's the reason I just hid myself in the branches of the tree unseen, so that people could not see me. And hid myself in its leaves, waiting and praying for your majesty's gracious arrival. I just waited for your majesty's gracious arrival. I was about to meet you. I was about to tell you something. I just waited for several hours and I just wanted to meet you, my Lord. Well, my dear students, till Mara, page number 65, we have discussed in this today's class, and from next conversation onwards, King and Mara, what he had in his mind, in Mara's mind, will be told to you people in my next video. Hope you have understood today's session, today's class, that is last segment of scene 1 and beginning segment of scene 2, and the rest of the segment or segments are conversations of scene 2 will be continued in my next video. Thank you very much for watching and keep subscribing Sri Guru Independent View online classes. Thank you so much.